Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Have you ever heard this motivational phrase? It should really be the other way around, since the moon is much closer to us than any star is. But I digress. Is this saying as motivational as it wants you to believe? Let's break it down, math style. The moon is 238,855 miles away from us. In the scale of space, that's nothing. The closest star to us, not counting our sun, is a red dwarf called Proxima Centauri, and it is about 25 trillion miles away from us. For reference, our own star, the sun, is only 93 million miles away. Multiply that by 270,000. That's how far away Proxima Centauri is. Light from our sun takes less than 8.5 minutes to reach us, whereas Proxima Centauri is 4.25 light years away. So if there are any astronomers over there monitoring us here on Earth, they would be seeing the ancient events of February of 2022, meaning they get to watch Tom Brady's first retirement, the Beijing Winter Olympics, and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now back to our math. Let's put those distances up for reference. If someone tells you to shoot for the stars, that's clearly a lofty goal. And this is where they reassure you by saying, but even if you fail, you'll still land on the moon. And that is comforting. Or is it? What do you really achieve if you were to fall short and land on the moon? Let's bring these distances to a slightly more comprehensible scale. The Great Wall of China is 13,171 miles long. So if that distance is my star, and I land on the moon, I traveled 8 inches. Oh, well, that's not very reassuring after all. That means that I fell extremely short of my goal. If my goal is just to run a marathon, which is 26.2 miles, the moon would be 1/64th of an inch away. If I told you that I was going to run a marathon and you said, well, I think you'll be able to run at least 1/64th of an inch, I would be immediately and irrecoverably demotivated. But we're not being very generous, are we? After all, the saying isn't shoot for the nearest star that isn't your sun, it just says shoot for the stars. So let's be a little kinder to ourselves and readjust our calculations using the distance to the sun. Let's see those distances again. If the Great Wall of China is my sun, the moon would be 34 miles away. And if we change the scale to be 400 meters, the length of a standard running track, the moon would only be 40 inches away. This scale is much more reasonable, but let's be honest. If you set out to run one lap around a track and can't even take 2 steps, you should probably reassess your goal and your perceived abilities. But we're being negative again. So the next time someone tells you to shoot for the stars, just do anything. Any action at all will take you much further than the moon, and that's actually kind of motivating in its own way.